see if we can bring some fans back for the Boatzy card and for the Lewis Ritson card, and of course the Dillian White Povetkin card as well. And there's a cheeky outside chance of Usyk Chisora as well. But for AJ on December 12th, looks like the O2 Arena. We want to make sure we can get that place full up again with great people and great fans and great energy and great noise. We are, of course, bound by the science and the news and the government, but we are making progress, and we hope to bring fans back to the arenas. But important to note that the entire schedule, and that includes the AJ fight, are going ahead, fans or no fans. We can't afford, and the fighters in their position can't afford to just sit back and wait for an uncertain resolution, because we don't.
Those are the words of Eddie Hearn. As you heard the man, he stated that there's a possibility of Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev being in the bubble. Probably in another edition of Fight Camp, week 5. Who knows? Because, like he said, they can't sit around and wait, and I've been saying that the whole time, okay? A lot of people have been complaining, I know over here in the US of A, about wearing masks and not being able to go to clubs or spas or buffets or, or amusement parks and things like that. But this is the reality that we live in right now. Okay, so it's either everyone sits inside and still waits around, or we get back to work. Okay, such a word is adapt, and we must adapt. And I believe that Anthony Joshua nor Kubrat Pulev need to be sitting around. It's not healthy for anyone. And then to blame it on the coronavirus, something that's been going on since God knows when, last 6-7 months. Okay, eventually you're going to have to adjust. Okay, so like Eddie said, this has to happen with or without a crowd. Now, what does that mean? I think it would be more beneficial for the crowd, of course. But let's face it, if it has to happen like White Povetkin, it has to happen. Okay, I know they're looking and projecting the O2 Arena, and I know that, but this fight has to happen for a lot of reasons. It's a mandatory, so this is something that Anthony Joshua must do to get past that next stage. Then we'll look at another stage, and that's Alexander Usyk, which is a totally different video. Okay, I don't know about Tyson Fury Wilder 3. I'm not, that's going to be over here, but over there they're going back. You guys know you're going back into lockdown. So if that means it's going against where we're supposed to be going towards. So since that's the case, more than likely that fight will be in a bubble with nobody around, just us watching the TV screens, watching history once again. Okay, so the number one thing that's the difference of no ring card girls, but the most thing that sticks out is the judges and the decisions, okay? Because let's face it, these decisions have been very, very, very sketchy. Very sketchy. And it makes you wonder, like, okay, does the crowd and the society around these judges, does that affect the way they judge? Is it easier to do shady stuff when there's nobody around looking, really? Except the networks and the television people and the cornermen and the fighters and the referees. There's nobody really other than the officials. Who else is there? That's the first thing that sticks in my mind when I think about what's going to happen when a big fight gets made and they have to fight like that. Okay, because based off of what we've seen before, these guys have had some shitty scorecards. They really have. So that's the thing that I think about. But do I look forward to seeing Joshua Pulev? Absolutely. If it's in the bubble or otherwise. I mean, does it work? Yeah, it does work. Does it work well? Not like you want. Because the crowd kind of makes the energy of the place, of the event. But the event itself, when two guys get it on, you don't need anybody but them two. And the cornerman and the referee and the judges. So if it has to happen according to Eddie Hearn, it's going to be made. You guys tell me what you think about Eddie Hearn making the Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev fight with or without fans. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.